Hello everyone, welcome to English Meow. Today I will teach you how to learn English in the shortest time, which will help you get more accustomed to and understand the English environment in real life.
Many people around the world want to learn English quickly. They hope they can speak and understand the language in the shortest time possible. This is a common dream because English is used in travel, study, work, and in many parts of daily life. But many learners feel confused. They ask, is it really possible to learn English in a short time? The truth is that it is possible to make fast progress if you focus, if you practice every day, and if you use the language in many simple ways. Learning does not always mean long hours with books. It can also mean smart and active practice that saves time and gives strong results. When people start learning, they often think they must remember thousands of words before they can talk. This idea makes them afraid and slow. But if your goal is to learn in the shortest time, you must begin with the most useful words and sentences. There are many words in English, but only a small number are used every day. If you learn those common words first, you can understand and speak much faster. For example, words like go, eat, come, see, want, and make appear everywhere. With these words, you can build many simple sentences. You do not need to waste time with difficult or rare words in the beginning. Focusing on the most useful words saves time and gives you faster communication power. Listening is another key for learning quickly. Children learn their first language by listening again and again. They listen for many hours before they can speak. In the same way, if you want to learn English fast, you must listen as much as possible. You can listen to short recordings, easy stories, or simple conversations. Even if you do not understand every word, your brain is learning the sound, the rhythm, and the meaning. The more you listen, the faster your ears and brain accept English. Listening can also save time because you do not need to stop and check every sentence. You just let the language flow into your mind, and slowly it becomes natural. Speaking from the first day is another way to learn quickly. Many learners wait for months or even years before they try to speak. They think they must be perfect before opening their mouth. But this is a mistake. If you want to learn in the shortest time, you must speak early, even with mistakes. Mistakes are not dangerous. In fact, they are part of learning. When you speak, you practice using the words in your memory. The more you speak, the stronger your memory becomes. Even short daily conversations, like saying, "Good morning," or "How are you?" are powerful. By speaking every day, you train your mouth, your brain, and your confidence at the same time. Reading is also a powerful way to save time in learning. When you read simple English texts, you see words in their natural place. You understand not only the word itself, but also how it works with other words. This helps you remember faster, but you must choose the right level. If the text is too difficult, you will waste time checking every new word, and you may feel tired. If the text is too easy, you will not learn much. The best choice is material that you can mostly understand, but with a few new words. This balance keeps your learning quick and effective. Even 10 minutes of reading each day is enough to give you progress. Writing can also help you learn in the shortest time. Some people think writing is slow, but actually it helps your brain connect words deeply. You do not need to write long essays. Just 1 or 2 sentences a day is fine. For example, you can write, "Today I learned 5 words," or "I saw a movie in English." These small notes are fast to write, but they give you strong memory. Later, you can look back at your notes and see your progress. Writing also helps you notice what you know and what you still need to learn, which saves you time in the future. Another way to speed up learning is to connect English with your daily activities. You can change your phone into English so you see words every time you use it. You can label things in your room with English words like door, chair, or window. These are small steps, but they save time because you do not need extra study hours. You simply learn while living. You can also talk to yourself in English when you are alone. For example, when you cook, you can say, "I am cutting vegetables." This practice is short, natural, and very effective. Motivation is very important if you want to learn fast. If you are not motivated, you will waste time. You must give yourself reasons to enjoy English. You can watch movies, listen to music, or play games in English. These activities are fun, so you will not feel tired. Because you enjoy it, you spend more time with English, and this makes learning faster. If you connect learning with fun, you do not feel that you are studying and you progress in a short time. Finally, you must use repetition if you want to learn quickly. When you hear or read a word many times, it stays in your memory. Repetition is simple but very powerful. You do not need to learn a word only once. You must meet it again and again. Each time you see it, you remember faster. Repetition does not waste time. It saves time because it makes sure your memory is strong. One more way to learn English in the shortest time is to focus on speaking and listening together. When you only read books, you may know grammar, but you cannot use it quickly in real life. If you combine speaking and listening, your progress becomes faster. You can listen to a short dialogue and then try to repeat it. This is called shadowing. You do not need to be perfect. Just try to copy the sounds and rhythm. This method saves time because you practice two skills at once, listening and speaking. Even 5 minutes a day of shadowing can give you big results. It is also useful to practice in short but frequent sessions. Many learners believe they need 2 or 3 hours each day, but long sessions often make people tired and they forget quickly. Short sessions, like 10 or 15 minutes, are easier to keep. You can do them in the morning, afternoon, and evening. In this way, you may only spend 30 minutes a day, but your brain sees English many times. This helps you remember faster and makes learning part of your life. Short, regular practice is one of the best ways to save time. Using technology can also help you learn quickly. There are many free apps that give you new words, sentences, or short conversations. You can listen to podcasts, watch videos, or use social media in English. These tools are easy to find and simple to use. You can carry them on your phone so you can study anywhere. If you have a free moment, like waiting for the bus or sitting in a cafe, you can open your phone and learn a little. These small pockets of time add up, and they help you learn faster without using extra hours. Another important idea is to focus on communication, not perfection. If you want to learn in the shortest time, your goal is to be understood, not to be perfect. Many learners waste time thinking too much about grammar rules, but when you speak with people, they only want to understand your meaning. Simple words and simple sentences are enough. For example, you can say, "I go store yesterday," and people will understand you went to the store. Later, you can learn the correct form. "I went to the store." But in the beginning, using simple English quickly is more important than perfect grammar. This saves time and builds confidence. Confidence is a key to fast learning. If you feel shy, you will not practice, and your progress will be slow. But if you believe in yourself, you will speak more and learn faster. To build confidence, start with small successes. Say one sentence, understand one short text, or learn 5 new words. Celebrate these wins. Each success makes you stronger, and soon you will not be afraid. A confident learner learns faster because they practice more. Another useful way to save time is to create an English environment around you. Even if you live in a place where people do not speak English, you can still build your own environment. You can listen to English radio, watch English videos, and read simple English messages online. You can also join online groups where people practice English together. When you put yourself in this environment, you hear and see English many times each day. This gives your brain the same feeling as living in an English-speaking country. The more English you hear, the faster you learn because your brain becomes used to the language naturally. You can also learn quickly by focusing on patterns, not only single words. A pattern is a group of words that people often use together. For example, instead of only learning the word want, you can learn the whole sentence, I want to. This way, you can use the pattern many times with different endings. I want to eat. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to go. By learning patterns, you save time because you can build many sentences from one structure. Patterns are easier to remember, and they make your English sound more natural. When learning in a short time, it is also important to use your memory in smart ways. One method is to connect new words to pictures in your mind. For example, if you learn the word apple, imagine a big red apple in your hand. The picture will help you remember faster. Another method is to use new words immediately. If you learn the word fast, try to use it in a sentence the same day. The car is fast. Using new words right away saves time because it moves the word from short memory to long memory. It also helps to remove distractions when you study. If you want to learn quickly, you need focus. Many learners waste time because they try to study with the television on or with many messages coming from their phone. In a short study session, turn off other things and give full attention to English. Even 10 minutes of full focus is more useful than 1 hour of distracted study. Concentration makes your brain work faster, and this helps you learn more in less time. Another easy but strong way to save time is to review often. Many people try to learn new things every day, but they forget what they learned before. This wastes time because they must learn the same thing again. If you review old words and sentences, they stay in your memory longer, and you can move forward faster. A short review each day, maybe 5 minutes, is enough to keep your knowledge fresh. Reviewing may look small, but it is one of the most important steps for fast progress. Sometimes people think they are too old to learn a new language. They may believe that only children can learn quickly. But this is not true. Adults can also learn fast if they use the right methods and stay consistent. The human brain can keep learning at any age. The secret is not age, but practice, attitude, and focus. Even if you are busy with work or family, you can still find small moments in the day to practice English. 5 or 10 minutes can be enough if you use it well. Another important idea is to combine English with things you already enjoy. If you love music, you can listen to English songs and try to understand the lyrics. If you love food, you can watch cooking videos in English. If you like traveling, you can read travel blogs in English. When the subject is interesting, your brain will pay more attention and you will remember words more easily. Learning becomes fun, and fun helps you learn faster. Many people forget the power of writing. Writing is not only for school. Writing is a way to organize your thoughts. In English, you can start by keeping a small diary in English. Write a few sentences about what you did each day or what you plan to do tomorrow. This will help you practice grammar and vocabulary naturally. Over time, you can write longer texts, like short stories or opinions about topics. Writing connects reading and speaking, and it makes your language stronger. Speaking is often the hardest part for learners, but it is also the most important if you want to use English in real life. To learn quickly, you must face your fear of speaking. Do not wait until your grammar is perfect. Do not wait until you know many words. Start speaking from the beginning, even with simple sentences. For example, you can say, "I like this food," or "Today is sunny." These short sentences are the building blocks of bigger conversations. If you practice speaking every day, even for a few minutes, your progress will be much faster than only reading or listening. It is also good to create a small environment around you that supports your learning. For example, you can put labels in English on objects in your room, door, chair, window, and so on. You can set your phone or computer to English. You can try to think in English when you are walking or cooking. These small habits make English a natural part of your daily life. When English becomes part of your world, your brain starts to accept it more quickly. Finally, remember that learning a language is not about racing. The shortest time does not mean tomorrow or next week. It means finding the best methods to save time and get results faster than usual. Everyone's journey is different, but if you keep practicing, if you use English every day, and if you stay patient, you will see results sooner than you expect. Learning English in the shortest time is possible, but only if you believe in yourself and never stop trying. When you feel tired, it is normal to want to stop. But sometimes just a little more practice can make a big difference. Imagine you want to run a race. If you stop running too soon, you never reach the finish line. But if you keep going step by step, even slowly, you will arrive. Learning English is the same. Every small effort adds up. Reading a few pages, listening to a short podcast, writing a few sentences, or speaking for 5 minutes. All of these actions work together to build your skills. The secret is not doing a lot once in a while, but doing a little every day. Another way to save time and learn faster is to avoid distractions. Today, people use their phones and computers all the time. Notifications, games, and social media can take many hours. If you can spend even part of that time on English instead, your progress will speed up. For example, instead of scrolling through social media in your own language, scroll through English posts. Instead of playing a game for an hour, spend 30 minutes playing and 30 minutes reading something in English. You will still enjoy your time, but you will also learn. You should also remember that mistakes are part of learning. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes, so they avoid speaking or writing. But mistakes are proof that you are learning. Every mistake shows you what you need to improve. If you are not making mistakes, it means you are not pushing yourself enough. The faster you accept your mistakes, the faster you can correct them and move forward. Teachers, friends, or even online tools can help you see what went wrong. But you must first be brave enough to try. Some learners also benefit from teaching others. This may sound strange, but when you explain something to another person, you understand it more deeply yourself. For example, if you teach a friend a new word or grammar rule, you will remember it better. You can even pretend to be a teacher and explain English ideas out loud to yourself. This method strengthens memory and gives you more confidence. In the end, the shortest time to learn English is not about a magic trick or secret formula. It is about using your time wisely, practicing regularly, and connecting English with your life. If you are patient, creative, and open to mistakes, you will notice that your skills grow quickly. One day, you will realize that you no longer think too hard when you listen, read, write, or speak. You will simply use English naturally, like any other skill you have mastered. Learning English in the shortest time means making it part of your everyday world. It means reading what you love, listening with focus, writing a little, and speaking without fear. It means finding joy in the process, not just in the result. And when you do that, English will no longer be just a subject to study. It will become a living part of who you are.
Thank you all for listening to today's English article. Please do keep going. No matter what, never stop learning. One day, you will see a completely different version of yourself.